Hi guys, I'm here to do a tutorial today on these flowers. I did a video maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago on my roses here. And a few ladies here asked me to do a tutorial on how to make them. So that is what I'm going to do. You're only going to need a few supplies. You're going to need something to put your mixture in. I suggest these cheap little tins from like the Dollar Tree. You can get 2 of them for $1, and then when they get too trashy, you can just throw them away. You're going to need some water, and you're going to need some paint, some acrylic paint. Doesn't matter the brand. You can get the cheap one. You can get, it doesn't matter, whatever color you want. You're just going to need a little bit of this, okay? And then of course you're going to need some coffee filters, because that is what I make these flowers out of. And then you're gonna have to let these dry I don't know, a couple of hours, and then you can put whatever you want in the center. I don't know if I'll do all the way through that, but I will help you show you how to color these and form them, and then you can try them yourself at home. So just going to add a little bit of water in the tin. Depending on how many flowers you want to do this particular color is how much water you're going to have to add. So I didn't add too much. See, you can pretty much see how much. I don't measure nothing, guys. I just go along with it. If I need to add more water, I'll add more water. If I need to add more paint, I'll add more paint. You can also go ahead and add after you add the paint, you can add sparkle or, you know, glitter. I usually just wait until I have that particular project ready, and then I'll add the sparkle, because sometimes you have projects where you don't want the sparkle. I forgot, you're also going to need something to start with, so I have a toothpick right here. Okay, so I think this is enough water because I just want to do a couple, and then I may switch it out with a different color, and then we'll see. So you're just going to add some paint, a few drops at a time. Obviously, the less paint you add, come on now, the less paint you add, the lighter the flowers will be. The more paint you add, the darker they will be. Okay. I'm just going to stir. I want it to be a little bit darker than that. I hate that right there. Okay. I'll bring this closer. So you just stir it up until you get most of it dissolved. This one, you know how sometimes it clumps up, and you really, I mean, it doesn't affect the flowers in any way. And I have done some flowers where it has like a glob, and it'll end up making darker in certain spots or lighter, and it just looks really pretty. And you'll notice that once you get to making them, that when you first start off, they may be this color, a real full color. And then as you're getting through to the last of whatever's left of your liquid, they'll fade out a little bit. You see how these are darker in some areas? So, okay. So now you're just going to get some of your filters. Sometimes you'll have too many filters in there, but that's okay, because if you don't like the way it comes out, you can toss it. I mean, these are cheap to make. So, okay. So that's my liquid. It looks pretty good. See? Okay. This is my first tutorial, guys, so bear with me. Okay. This is kind of messy. So you want to make sure you have something to protect your work surface. I have this towel here because I'm doing this in my my kitchen. And my husband built this island for me, and I don't want to get it ruined. So I'm just going to add a couple more because there's still some more liquid in there. Then you're just going going to press the coffee filters down to absorb all that liquid. And then you're just going to kind of squeeze. Okay, so here are the filters. And I don't know if you can tell, but some places are darker than others. And you can go back and you can do it again, or you can leave as is. So now I'm going to separate each filter. Okay. I'm going to squeeze out the excess because you don't want that. Okay, so now you're going to form your flower. So you lay out your filter, and then you just kind of squinch it up however way you want. You can manipulate this to your pleasing, okay? So you can tuck underneath, you can squinch it. The most important thing that I will tell you is how you leave it is how it's going to dry, and it'll be permanent. So there's my flower. I'm pleased with it. Now the most important thing is I'm going to squish in the center so that I have a place to put my doodad, my button, my bling piece, whatever I want to put in the center. So I have that. Now you're just going to take it and you're going to put it to your surface to dry. See, there's my drying surface. So let's go ahead and form a few more. This one's going to be lighter than that one because I didn't press it down. So I'm going to leave that like that. And like I said, you can make them as big as you want, as thick as you want. The most tricky part is that, and what I would suggest, here's a little tip, separate each. It's easy just to grab a stack of filters and put them in there, but then you're going to have a harder time to, so I'm going to make this one really small. Then you're going to have a harder time to separate them once they're wet. So I like to separate them. That's why I had them all scattered out. There we go. That one's cute. I love the way that one turned out. And these are great because, you know, they are coffee filters, and so, you know, they're made for water to pass through them. And so they won't tear. See, that one's pretty just like that. Sometimes you have to work really hard at it, a little more than others, and some not as much. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Okay. So, let's see here. And when they dry really, they're stiff. You don't have to, you know, put any starch or stiffener in it or anything like that. They dry really, really nice. Okay. So now I still have some left over. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I'm going to experiment. I'm going to add some of this, oh lordy. I'm going to add some of this neon yellow. I started off with purple. Now I'm just going to, let's see how this looks. This may not come out so nice. Who knows? Yeah, a little bit more water here. And you just play around with it. See, I'm seeing, oh, see, that would make like a, I'm not going to stir it so much because I want to see if I can get a tie-dye look. Okay. You want to make sure every part of the filter is covered. Sometimes it's a win, sometimes not so much. So we'll see. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't think I'm going to like this one too much. Okay, I don't like it. So, guess what I'm going to do? I think I stirred it around too much. Add some more purple. Oh, Lord. Of course, my first tutorial and it doesn't come out. I'm laughing because it reminds me of Dolly Rivera. She did a tutorial on those crisscross cards, and she was just so funny. Okay, don't like it. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just rinsed them out. I'm not gonna throw away these filters. I'm gonna go ahead and continue to use them. I'm just gonna add some fresh water. Maybe not so much this time. And I'm going to add that yellow paint. Mix it up. I'm telling you what, this yellow paint is not very friendly here. Okay. I might add a little bit more. Because I want to see if I can get these really, really bright. And I might not be able to, but we will see. Okay. So I'm going to take my filters and I'm going to pop them back in there. Oh my God, I got paint on my camo shirt. That is not good. That is not good. Oh my word. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and form my flowers. Oh my God. Can't believe I got paint on my shirt. Okay. Here. Just form my little petals. And let me see. It's kind of messy, so that's why you want to protect your area. Look how pretty those purple ones are already. Can you see those? I'm going to have to do an up close so you can see how pretty the purple ones are. They are beautiful. Shimmer mist them and just, they'll be gorgeous. There you go. So in about, I don't know, it didn't take very much time at all. We were able to make all them flowers. Wash my hands off. So I'll grab my camera. Let me check my shirt here. Okay. So, there you go. And I really wish that you could see how pretty these purple are. And I can't pick them up because, see how pretty that is? Oh, those are so pretty. Let me turn this light off here. No, not any better, is it? No, that's actually worse. Okay, well, so when these dry, you can decorate them, you can shimmer mist them like I said. Actually, and you know, I have before added, I had some brown ones I did a video on that they were brown, and what I had did is when I made the the water solution, I added up crushed up LA Colors eyeshadow. And when they dried, they were so pretty. You could see the brown, but you could see the light gold shimmer in them. They were gorgeous. So, yep, those. Trying to get a better. Well, anyhow, so those are them. If you try this tutorial, let me know how they come out. I would love, love, love to see. If you have any questions, let me know. So, thanks for watching, guys.